Welcome to Ultimate Skyrim, my friends. This is Season 1, Episode 68. Last we left off, we had just left Solitude, which was basically the first stop on our little merchant journey. It was very lucrative for us. Our next stop is kind of the last stop, or at least in terms of the goods that we have on our caravan now. I've loaded up Maxine and Duber with all different kinds of stuff so that I can actually walk, and I'm not kind of cemented by my carry weight here. And our next goal is to get to Markarth safe and sound. And sell off all the stuff that we have. I would say this is a pretty perilous little journey, so we're going to have to be careful. We don't have nearly as much damage mitigation as someone like Hilfred, and the Forsworn are not to be fussed with. They are very, very, what's the word? I guess you could just say skilled combatants, in a sense. They are mages, they are archers, they are melee combatants. They really kind of touch on all the bases here. However, I'm going to go ahead and pop over here. My point being, I think I can keep us alive. I've been playing this long enough to kind of know what I'm doing in that regard. Knock on wood, of course. But we will have to be careful. The reach is perilous. Even for someone like Hilfred, the reach can be a little bit much. And Armand is not even close to as well equipped as Hilfred is. So we got like a little camp here. It looks pretty clear. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop off and see what's up. Where's our Mark? Hey Mark, where you could, I guess, ford the river on your own. You do what you want, my friend. I'm not going to stop you. Let's see, satchel. What did I just take? A wooden plate? That was not my intention. A single lockpick and a single septum. Take that steak with this knapsack. Sure. Take all that stuff. Hey guy, look, I got something for you. I got two things for you. I got a wooden plate, because I'm too lazy to drop it. And I also got a salmon steak. Aren't you so happy, Mark? Let's see what we got here. We got a wooden longbow, more bowls, iron arrows. Anything in this crate worth taking? Nothing all that cool. I wonder what this place is. Ah, here, a journal. Journal, adventurers. There's something unsettling about these caravan attacks. I expected bandits, but the remains we saw were literally torn apart, rent limb from limb. No mere animal could coordinate such an attack on a full-size merchant train, and wolves don't take prisoners. We found a trail leading up into the hills. We'll make camp here for the night, then set out at dawn. Whoever, whatever, murdered those people, we'll make sure it never happens again. Something tells me that's not what will happen, adventurer. If they're talking about this caravan that we looked at over there, it was riddled with Falmer arrows. And if you guys think that you're going to take down the Falmer, I have what's it called, a bridge to sell you. Although I guess they couldn't know what they were getting into, but I'm definitely not going to follow in their footsteps. In any case, we should probably be on our way. We got a little, anything in the cooking pot, at the very least. Cabbage potato soup, sure, I'll take it. Why not? Mount up on Maxine, pop out to third person. Get my weapon out just so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Look, there's Duber dinking around over there. Here, let's go meet up. Wow, that water sure looks pretty, doesn't it? Man, I didn't even have to ford that river. Here we go. Hey, Dubes. I think Mark will probably just teleport over. It's usually how it works. The game gets impatient when it waits for the followers to get on their horses, which I actually do appreciate. Oh, it looks like he's actually going to try and come across. Say most of the time. There he is. Whoa! Are you seeing that? Oh my god. It's like, oh, that did it. You have fun there? It's pretty good, Mark. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but I guess we did anyway. Alright, so I'm a little worried, because up here we do have that bandit camp. You guys remember the one that we took down on Hilfred? It's like right on the road. It's like a toll bridge. Although I don't think they actually ask you for a toll. I think they'll just straight up fight you. You can see off in the distance there. I don't doubt our ability to just speed right through it, but we might get tagged by like a, off arrow, or Mark might, for whatever reason, decide to stop and get off his horse and fight them, because they're a little weird like that sometimes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play it safe and just skirt it to the outside over here. Of course, that also lends itself to certain dangers as well, like wildlife. For instance, there's a wolf right there who may or may not be running at us right now. Where are you going, my friend? Looks like he is. Oh, geez, he's fast, too. All right, well, let's get him then. All right, he's brave. He's by himself. Oh, no, he just ran off there. All right, buddy. You do you. I won't bother you. You don't bother me. Animal behavior is really strange with, I mean, not strange, it's not the right word. Man, look at these fish. Those are nice. Ugh, I wonder why they're so brightly lit. Makes fishing pretty easy. Maybe it's just really clear water. Mark, are you like completely unable to ford any sort of water? Oh no, here he goes. All right, sorry. You know what you're doing. Far be it from me to criticize. I'm very critical like that. What I was gonna say is, Sky Test, which is the realistic animals and predators mod. It's the mod that overhauls the AI for all of the wildlife. Is among my favorite mods in the lineup. It's really incredible. Just for the, I mean, not only the new behaviors that it models all different kinds of new behaviors, things like hunting and hibernation and traveling in packs, and gives animals different sorts of, you know, confidence and kind of personalities, you could say, for lack of a better word. You know, certain animals will behave differently even within the same species. But that's really the main thing I think that I think is awesome about it. My favorite thing about the mod is that it adds variance into the way that the animals behave, and variance is always a good thing in a game like this, where you spend a lot of time. Like, Skyrim's a big place, but it's not that big. And as you've already seen in our playthroughs, you spend a lot of time going over the same types of areas, fighting the same types of creatures, just by virtue of playing the game. So anything that makes creatures and combat feel a little bit more varied, a little bit different from encounter to encounter, is a good thing in my book. So there's a lot of things. Requiem's actually really good about that too, just by virtue of the new mechanics that it adds and the different AI that it assigns to combatants and stuff. This is another problem up here. This is a Forsworn area. Where is Mark? Oh, it looks like he's fighting, or someone's fighting. Yeah, that is Mark. Okay, so he's coming. It doesn't look like he's trying to fight them. They're fighting somebody, though. So I want to go ahead and, yep, here, Mark. Oh, they're chasing us. Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful here. I say we just blast right through this Forsworn camp. It seems that if we don't stop to fight things, then Mark doesn't stop to fight things either. I guarantee that we would be okay if we just, I'm gonna run down this Forsworn. Boom, got him. Keep running, keep running. Keep on going. We might see some arrows raining down in a moment here. But as I was saying, it seems as though, and I might eat my words right now when I turn around if Mark is not immediately behind me, it seems as though if we keep going, Mark will follow us, even if his aggression is set. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, Jesus, that Khajiit scared the shit out of me. Was he there a second ago? Hey, guy. Oh. Where is he? Oh, no, yeah, see, we stopped, and so he stopped. So here's what we're going to do. It seems like for travel, maybe setting his aggression to passive might be like the thing to do. Well, actually, here. We'll get him on us just so he's not making any mistakes. I did. There's Forsworn back there, my friend, and you do not need to be fighting them. So a command, and we'll make him passive for now. Which is good. That will stop him from getting himself into any unnecessary skirmishes. And maybe he'll just sit here and defend us. It doesn't look like they're following us. But you could see there that he was going to follow us, and he only stopped to get off his horse once we stopped. So that's important to know. Hey, guy.
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler, if it entices.
What's your actual name?
All right, then.
Rizada. Are you trying to sell drugs to me? Moon sugar and skooma. Value 420. That's really funny because that's a dynamically calculated value. 420, praise it, Rizada. Hmm? Who's the, oh, doesn't matter. I don't think that Khajiit worship like a single deity. Who knows? Oh, man. The Crags of the Reach. This is a really fun area of the game. In fact, I think in like vanilla Requiem, it's a lot more accessible because the Forsworn aren't nearly as tough to handle as they are with Minor Arcana. But the Reach is a really cool area of the game simply because it's so vertical. And there are many areas of Skyrim that are vertical in the sense that there's high, tall places, like the Throat of the World, for instance. But the Reach is really the only place where you actually kind of engage with enemies on like multiple height planes, which I think is really fun. Plus, it's beautiful. Just like the crags and the cold. It is a particularly cold area if you are running Frostfall, which if you guys play Ultimate Skyrim, you most certainly will be. What do we have going here? Hello, everybody. Karthwasten.
Sell swords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? Will I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
Seems like there's some sort of tension going on in Karthwasten. This might be a good place to stop off. Say hello. Right? After all, we are a traveling merchant, and a traveling merchant needs friends in all different places. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to everyone. Let's see what's going on in Karthwasten. This is a town that I haven't really spent a whole lot of time in. It's definitely also overhauled a little bit by expanded towns and cities. Not too much, which is why I love that mod. You know, it's nice. It's a nice performance balance versus how much stuff it adds.
The Forsworn aren't attacking my town. The Nords are trying to force me off it.
Oh yeah? Trouble with the mine. How do I pronounce that? Eine Thatch?
Robbery is what it is. Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land.
Is that so?
Forsworn attack the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to hell. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off.
Yeah, well, okay. So yeah, see, what if I convince them to leave?
You can try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly.
Yikes. Let's see, are you in charge here, Eine Thatch?
My family has owned Karthwasten for generations. Rare for anyone in the Reach that isn't a Nord. Not that it does me any good. Nords think I'm working for the Forsworn. Forsworn think I'm working for the Nords.
Wonderful. That's a great two groups to be caught between. Well, you know, what's really cool about the Nords is that they're really even-keeled and, you know, reasonable. Definitely not hot-headed at all, so they're really fun to deal with in situations like that.
A family of thieves, running their corrupt empire from
That was sarcasm, by the way, if you guys didn't catch that.
They don't have the Reach, and they won't stop until they own all of it.
Yeah, that's kind of the Silverbloods. All right, well, now that we know what's kind of going on here, ooh, I think we might have another pretty sunset on our hands, boys and girls, and everyone in between. Inclusivity. All right, here, let's go ahead and take our horses out if we're going to hang out here for a little bit. In fact, what time is it? 6:51. It might be worth stopping off for the night. We'll see. Are you having some trouble there, Maxine? Oh, here she comes. Come on, baby, you got it. You got it. I know you can do it. It's okay. Hello.
What are you doing that for?
Rikava. Here's. Oh, you can't fit there. Why do you always try to go up on the porches? Whatever. I'm gonna tell them to stop. And then, actually, maybe if I. There she goes. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell both of you guys to sit here. Maxine and Duber. Hey, goats. What are you guys up to? I love goats. They're very cute, except for when they try to headbutt you. I was headbutted in the ass by a goat one time when I was a kid. Not that cool. Let me tell you firsthand. They say you shouldn't turn your back on goats. That's probably why. What do we got? Ooh, nice flowers. Very pretty. I don't want to steal anything. Hey, Mark. We really got you, or gotta get you equipped with something pretty soon here. Oh, man. I'm gonna quiet down so that my audio compression, you can hear the wind moving through the crags. Really gorgeous. Really wonderful. Hello.
Hmm?
Who are you? Krala. Huh? Whoa! How did you just make that broom miraculously appear in your hands? I don't trust these are mages, obviously. Let's go ahead and see. Hey guys. This is a nice little town. Say hello. Pop into this little place. This is something that I strongly encourage you guys to do when you get the chance. Is really, we've talked about this in other episodes, but... I know it might seem that I'm lost because I just wandered into your house. I'm sorry. But what I was going to say is that there's really a lot of love poured into like the nooks and crannies of Skyrim.
Einethech is in charge of Karthwasten. You should bother him.
Einethech. Ooh, she looks like she got war
What
paint.
do you want? Can't people leave us alone?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go downstairs and say hello to anyone else, maybe. Wow, what a nice little cabin. But what I was going to say is that, yeah, there's a lot of love poured into like all, you know, the little details in Skyrim. As we've talked about so many times, I think Bethesda is at their best. They have wonderful, wonderful writers, Bethesda. Really, they do. I know that some of like the main quest lines might make you think otherwise, but they really have some fantastic world builders. World building is what they do better than I think anything else. And this is really evident, I think, in a lot of like the small details present in the world. But you really have to kind of go out of your way to look for it. Which maybe, I mean, I don't know. I've kind of, I used to be pretty sour on that element of like design because there's so many players who don't experience, you know, what the game has to offer. But it's also kind of cool in the sense that, you know, at least it almost feels like an accomplishment to know stuff about different locations because you really have to seek it out. Because obviously in the vanilla game, there's such an emphasis on like fast travel and just moving through things as quickly as possible.
Warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
All right.
Yes?
Who are you, my friend? Hagbar. What you cooking? Looks like a flat textured cheese and what is that, potatoes? I don't know, some sort of protein, some sort of meat. Hello.
Need something?
Emilia Salata. I'm looking for work. Got any leads? I'm not going to do that because I really don't want to spend any time actually fighting in the Reach. We do have to be careful. Like to rent a room, refill of water. I'm sure we can do that. Maybe she's heard some rumors. I like the way that you're washing down this this counter while staring me straight in the eye, Emilia. It's pretty cool. Let's see, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Maybe we can buy some stews. You got any stews on you? Lavender dumpling? Ooh, delish. Oh man, I love lavender stuff. I don't know what that says about me. And you know what it says about me? That I love lavender stuff. That's about it. Oh, my voice cracked. I had a lavender and honey ice cream when I was in Portland at Salt and Straw, and it was like the best thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. All right, Mark, it's time to go. Let's go, boy. It's really, really good. Ice cream, I'm not much of a dessert eater in general. It's not that I dislike them. I don't know. I don't really crave desserts that often, and I try to stay fit, and obviously desserts are kind of counterintuitive to that. But I do like desserts. Ice cream is like the one thing that I'm just all about. Like, I absolutely love ice cream. It's just so delicious. Wonder what's all up over here. I don't want to venture too far from the village that are horses, but I am curious to see what's at the top of this hill since there were stairs leading up here. Maybe a dragon burial mound? Oh, looks like a big clearing. I'll listen in, see if I can hear anything. It's getting dark. Ooh, there's a, what is that, a beehive up in that tree? Let's see here. What do we have here? Juniper. Okay. What was that? You guys see that? I'm just going to bring my dagger out just in case. In fact, here, we should also be casting our spells. Maybe one of you can let me know. I'm so bad at magic things in Requiem, as you guys already know, I guarantee. But I'm always willing to learn more. So if you, one of you guys knows, do you gain passive skill experience and alteration from casting mage armor and just having it active? Or do you have to take damage with the mage armor on? That's the question that I have for you. I really do have the best wealth of resources on Skyrim at my disposal. It's kind of tremendously lucky for me because I have some of the, I think, best Requiem veterans among my subscriber base here. You guys are so much better at Requiem than I am. Really, really, honestly and truly. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Let's talk to these guys. What kind of ore do you have here? Silver, huh? Might be nice to kind of get. So this is also the reason that we wanted to come to Markarth, if you remember, is we want to get a bunch of ores, silver and gold ores, because they are plentiful in these areas of the world, and they are very valuable to other areas.
It's closed and the other mine has no ore. Gods have cursed me.
Belchamac. Don't be so morose, my friend.
You're not from here. We don't need to be talking.
All right, well, you guys are a pleasant bunch. Let's go ahead and pop in. Fen Gulch is mine. I suppose this is the one that they are allowed to go in, so to speak, quote unquote. Let's see what we got. Let's go say hello to some of the miners. What do you guys think?
I work in the mines. I hunt. Everything else I do is my business.
All right, well, everyone's super friendly in this little town. Oh, so I wanted to bring this up to you guys. In the last episode, we visited the, what's it called? We visited the shrine, like the primary shrine, big shrine in Solitude with all the different, chapel, that's the word I'm looking for. We visited the chapel with all the different shrines, and I was looking for services and a cool merchant inventory that's supposed to be added by immersive merchandising. Remember, I was talking about how the priests are supposed to be a little bit overhauled and offer you some cool stuff, but they weren't doing that. So I suspected something was up. I went into the game files, did some digging, and there are some bugs here that I'm trying my best to squash. They're actually really confusing bugs that I've never encountered before, but I'm actually working with, I have contacted Ogre Boss, the head Requiem developer, and he's nice enough to help me out. So we're trying to get that ironed out. Shouldn't take too long.
Einethich needs to get rid of those
Talk to
silver
Einethich
bugs.
if you have
Then
business
maybe
with the
you can
mine.
go back to work.
Okay, you guys are both talking to me at once. What? I'm sorry, Ragnar.
I'm Einethach's right-hand man. I help supervise the mines.
Nice. Yeah, so also, the reason that I bring that up is that immersive merchandising would also add some cool stuff to places like mines and sawmills and whatever, so it's still not working right now, but I promise to you I will get it working post-haste. I guess we can just mine this silver, right? Why don't we just go ahead and do... I'm going to do this, and then... Well, I'm not going to make you guys watch me mine things. How about we do this one vein, and then I'll pause the video, I'll move all about, and I will give myself... Or I will... what's it called? Do all the ore off camera. How's that sound? See if we get anything good? Anything good? Hoping for a gem. No whammy. Well, Mark, you're awful close there. And what we get? Anything? Anything good? Nothing all that good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and then gather up a bunch of ore, and then you guys can rejoin me. All right, we are back in action, and I came out of the mine. I got like, I don't know, 20 or so, 28, I think, bits of ore. I came out of the mine, and look at this amazing aurora that we have waiting for us. Absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna keep on trucking here. It's getting pretty late. I'm thinking, I wish that shop was open. It didn't seem to be open before. This person's door is open. Let's go say hello to them. And if no one has anything cool... Ooh, who dat? Who said that? Oh, it's this. Oh, this is where she lives. They live. Belchamac and Ragnar. All right, well, we know where they all live. This is just like the miners' quarters, I suppose. And I don't really need anything from here, so I'm going to get on out of here. And I'm going to go, I suppose... Oh, there's a hawk. You guys see that? Where is he? Should be easy to spot against the bright of the sky. I don't know. Whatevs. Don't care. Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I always say. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pop into the inn, stay the night. That'll give us a perk to play with, then we can go ahead and grab Silver Tongue. That's what we plan to do. We actually have 2 perks to play with right now. Where are we at? This is not the inn, is it? Whoops. My bad. Man, I'm just... If you know, that's what they say. They say if you want A+ #1 pro gameplay, then you come to Belmont, boy. Because that is very clearly what we have going on here. Pop back in. Say hello. What was her name? Name of the innkeep? I do not remember. Offhand. Hello, Miss Lady. Rikva.
Something?
That is not her. Where'd she go? Is this not the inn either? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I feel like it is, though. Am I nuts? Am I just like a dumb idiot right now? This is the inn, right? No, this is a merchant? Ugh. Maybe that's the inn? I am just completely... This is the inn. Right? Right? Am I absolutely insane here? This is not the inn. This is that one other person's house. Oh my god. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tack on... Was it? It can't be behind. That's like the only... Here. Oh, it is. It's up the hill. God damn it. It totally is. Well, there you go. Like I said, #1 professional gameplay. I'm gonna tack a couple minutes onto the end of this episode, so the whole episode won't be me going in and out of the incorrect doors and cells. Can you believe it?
Just
Hello.
Take
Oh.
a seat and get the cold out.
Emilia, please, I would like to rent a
Sure
room.
thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you very much. Any other rumors? Interesting?
You've seen that Shrine of Azura? They
I
said
have.
the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Man, so that's kind of crazy, because that means that it's not that old, the Shrine of Azura. It's massive. Looks like Mark is already cooking away, cooking up a storm. Hello, Miss Lady. That's clearly not my room. All
I don't
right.
know if there's anything else you need.
Will do, Emilia. Here, I'll get out of your way so you can leave my room. Please, leave my room. Can you get on out of here?
Yes?
That's okay.
Until next time.
You gonna get out of there? All right, weirdo. Well, I'm just gonna hang out here until you decide to stop being a creep, and you leave my room. Is that so much to ask? Can I cook anything right now? Probably not. Baked potatoes, bottled milk. Oh, well, I can make bottled milk. That's pretty nice. Potato soup. Don't really need any of that stuff. I'm pretty good on food, as for now. Here she goes. Did she leave yet? No, she did not. All right, you have to get out of here. I'm sorry. Go on, get. Go on, get.
What's the...
There it is. What's the hurry? I want to sleep. There you go. All right, well, I mean, I guess you can stand there and look over me if you want to. What time is it right now? It is 8:52 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick drink, and then I'm going to nap for the night. Let's call it 12 hours, maybe 11. God, I wish I could sleep for that long. That would be, my absolute pleasure. Sleeping is one of my favorite things in the world, and I wish I got to do it even more than I already get to. I get like a decent night's sleep every night, but I could probably... I feel like if I was never woken up, if no one ever woke me up, I could probably sleep forever, like until I die of starvation. Pretty sure that's how that works. Okay, so Mark is all nice and full up now. I'm gonna go ahead and get a refill of all my stuff. And then I'm gonna need... Do we have any stews? I do. I have Horker stew, so I'm gonna eat that. It's not gonna be enough to fill me up. But also I have cabbage potato soup and an apple. That's a pretty good meal, right? It looks like Mark is all satiated as well. Sweet. Let's refill our water.
Need something?
5 gold is no problem. I was gonna say we could go fill it up outside, but that's all right. There we are. Got nice full water skins for both of us, and we are good to go. Let's continue on our journey. Nice little stopover. That was fun. Not exactly the clearest of days, but you know, it's just now barely daylight. So let's go ahead and hope that we have better. Oh look, the carriage. We could use that to get through to Markarth. I don't know, how much gold do we have? That's not the right button. 220 or 2,220. It might be worth going in. Nah, I want to keep riding through the Reach. It's more fun that way for me. Although, I'm willing to bet that he would take us to Markarth. Let's go ahead and ensure that he would. Also, I'm going to grab this. A Nightshade and Blue Mountain Flower. Hey, guy.
Need a ride?
Where do you go to? There's a Fall Creek, Markarth, Solitude. That makes perfect sense to me. This is so cool. It's such like a... Well, it's only 100 gold. Sure, why not? Let's use it.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
All right, will do. We could actually have him do it, what's it called, in real time. So I'm gonna have the horses follow us.
I don't believe a word of it.
So we could do this, like he'll just ride, or we'll just go this way. Like we can just ride in the carriage and do it in real time, which I think is really fun. Like a really nice little touch. Our horses will follow behind.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Yeah, same. But we're not gonna do that for the sake of the video, for moving things along. I just thought it's like a really nice little feature. God, and look at the way that God Ray, those God Rays are just cresting above the mountain. Just absolutely gorgeous.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
I would like to go straight through. Why don't you just wake me up when we arrive, my friend? Will do. Oh, I seem to be getting out. Is that working as intended? I don't know. I don't think so. Am I gonna sleep in a different part of the carriage or something? What's going on? What is happening? Why am I stuck like this? What the hell? Okay, well this is not working as intended. Great, another bug for me to iron out. Alright, give me 2 seconds, I'll figure out what's going on. Here we are again. So I don't know exactly why that didn't work the first time. I reloaded the game and then did it again and it worked just fine. So I guess chalk it up to typical Skyrim wonkiness. Can't get rid of all of it. But it's not broken, which is nice because that means I don't have to do anything, which is wonderful. A nice change of pace, as it seems. My God. What a beautiful morning. All right, before we go inside, I kind of want to hop up here to this tower and just kind of look out. I love doing stuff like this. Hey, guy.
First time in Markarth, traveler? Take my advice. You see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it.
That's strangely ominous for something like to say to someone who's never been in the city. Is there some problem in the city, my guy? Hey, Mark, step off.
There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. And
What the hell?
Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us.
Jesus. That's like not even borderline intimidation. That's straight up intimidation. Anyway. Nice day, nice morning, and a weird, vague, thinly veiled threat from a local city guard. It's like it's everything you want out of a nice Skyrim morning, right?
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
If you say so. Let's go ahead and see how safe this city is, shall we? So we're gonna go in here. Here's the plan. I'm going to assign my perk to get Silver Tongue right when we walk in the door. I'm gonna speak to a beggar so we get some really dank prices, and we're gonna go and sell some stuff off. How does that sound? Sound like a plan? You guys think that sounds palatable to you? Like, oh, and you gotta love the load times for cities. I can go ahead and give the game a pass when it's loading up a city because there's so much stuff in here. Like, wow, so nice. I really do like Markarth. It's a very cool city. It's very interesting. That guy's got a knife. What is he doing? Oh, God! Jesus, he just murdered that lady. Oh, now he's gonna fight that guy. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. What is happening here? Surely this... Oh, man, he just murdered somebody else. Someone get... All right, fine, I'll get him. Oh, there they go. They got him. Die for your people, huh? You don't say. It really doesn't look like you guys have it under control all that well. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just an outsider looking in. You know, far be it from me to criticize once again, but ooh, look at that, Jesus. Merchant. Well, hey, if no one else is gonna take this stuff, I'll take this stuff. Jeez, give me that stuff. That's pretty valuable. You got some septims. No one saw me do any of that, right? Yep. Nothing to see here. What about this lady, Margaret? She's got a key to Margaret's room. Just go ahead and pilfer that real fast. No one saw me. There's a beggar. Go ahead and talk to them, him. Let's go ahead and assign that perk before we do anything. That would be smart, I think, right? Perks to increase. We're gonna go over to here. Speech. Oh, we're up to 26 now? When did that happen? Whatever. I don't even know. Silver tongue. That's what I am talking about. All right. Oh, Armand, you silver tongue fox. There's a beggar. That's who we want to talk to. Oh, we got some books. Nice armor you got there, Ginevra. What do you have for sale, my friend? Whoa, chill out. Goat. Alduin Akatosh Dichotomy. Interesting. I would actually like to read that. I'm my own grandpa. Oh no, what a hilarious story that must be. This is also a Requiem added book, Zaius Morphus and the Helm that wasn't. Supposed to be very good. Haven't read it myself though. Maybe one day. All right, well, hey beggar, get back here. What are you selling? Cheese? Something? Get back here. Beautiful day in Markarth. Come on.
Good morning.
Good morning. Have a piece of gold. Divines bless your kind heart, lady. Okay, so this is, see how her forehead's all junked? It's like a different color. This is a problem that I've noticed with populated cities, the new version. No one really seems to have a fix yet, and I'm probably just going to disable the ESP and disable that mod outright because I feel like our cities are already pretty stocked full of people, so that'll probably be nicer on everyone's frame rate as well. Let's go ahead and pop into this here merchant's store. It's not a merchant store, it's just a store. A merchant store would be, I mean, I guess that does kind of make sense, possessive nouns and all that.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
I am here to trade. I will step up to the counter, but I'm here to tell you that was not just rabble outside. Well, it was, depending on how you define rabid.
Best keep that in mind.
Yeah, everyone's been so friendly to me since I got here. I had no concept that people didn't trust outsiders. There was an attack in the marketplace.
No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets.
Yes, there is.
Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us.
Sorry, Elizabeth. That is a bummer. Let's go ahead and see this. What do you have for sale? So she's going to have a bunch of stuff for sale. Probably not. Wow, look at how much dwarven shit there is here. It might be worth purchasing some of this just to sell it elsewhere. Not in elsewhere. That's a joke. That's another Elder Scrolls joke right there. Wow, she does have a lot of cool stuff. She's got fishing poles, fishing nets, grand soul gems, inkwells, paper. Jeez. Lantern oil. No paper, actually. Whoa, roll of paper. There it is. Quill. Jesus. So here's what I'm going to do. It's about getting to the end of the episode. So I have a ton of goods to sell. In fact, I'll go ahead and give you a preview. So on Maxine, here's what we got. We have all this stuff, just weapons and ingredients and just all kinds of junk that we really don't need. None of it's really worth all that much in and of itself, but I'm thinking that it'll be worth quite a bit as like a overall package. We've got ores, we got so much stuff. I'm probably not going to sell some of the ores just because, you know, it'll fetch a better price elsewhere. But, oh yeah, let's check out Duber as well. Here, so we got just completely generic like stuff to sell, but in high enough volume, I think we're going to be looking at a decent haul here. So we'll take note of it. I'll do it all off camera because it's boring to watch. But right now we have 2,225 gold, and I think we're going to have a lot more than that at the start of the next episode. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, the plan for the next episode, this is more or less what I'm thinking. We're probably going to try and loop around and take down whatever bandit camp Carriage asked us to take down for his moon amulet, which in fact, let's go ahead and check, see where that was. It is, oh, right down here, Knife Point Ridge. Well, that's where we were on, what's it called, on Hjolfred. So that probably, at least we know what we're going up against. That was pretty recently. So that's going to be our plan, maybe to circle back around to Markarth, to Falkreath. And I think Falkreath might also pay a decent amount of money for some of the ores that we have. Or at the very least, we can check and grow our knowledge. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.